Alright, I know this is going to be in the broadcast later on, but all I'm going to do for right now is do some exploring and looking around, and probably most likely do some deliveries. Right now I got kind of a bit of a cold, so forgive me, and you'll hear me hit my vaporizer every once in a while. Right now I'm at I'm at Farseer Industries Incorporated, excuse me, and came here to find out what I need to bring Felicity Farseer, and found out it was
ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Landing gear retracted.
It took me like 20 minutes to get here. When I came in when I visited last night. For right now, we get out of here, find the nearest star system. Let's see. I'm gonna make it off the planet and see what we got in this area here, so probably find the nearest. Yeah. Let's see. Go here and see what services are here.
Safe travels, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, out of planetary influence. Let's see. see what signals I can find. I was saying FSS mode for long. It's just asking to get yourself interdicted, and especially in a system like this. It's not hostile, but you do have people that'll want to see what you have on board. A lot of times they'll scan you first. I had a couple of players hit me and he didn't even have any type of cargo. Going to Gray Terminal and see what I can find as far as missions, refuel. One thing I do suggest, if you're going to run a lot of deliveries, is to get yourself a autolander for your ship. It may take up a space, but it really helps when you're coming in, when you're doing deliveries. So if so that you won't have the headache of landing it by yourself. Should be behind this planet. Get within 5 kilometers, within 5+ kilometers to even request docking permission.
Landing permission granted. Vectoring for approach to landing pad 27.
And now I'm slowing down so that the auto dock can take over.
Docking assist enabled. Approach is clear. Observing steady traffic in this sector. Caution is advised. Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
is going on the 10 dock.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
I'm going to do this little side mission for about
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
this little internal memo delivery. Fuel scooping.
Fuel scooping.
Don't want to break that orbital plane. Dude, burn you alive.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Let me see what's more deliveries on.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ah, the life of a space trucker.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
given the sector I'm in, I may end up being approached by a Thargold scout, or it depends, because according to the current according to current information in this particular sector, there's a Thargold presence. So I'm not carrying any metamaterials, so if I do get approached, it'll just be more inquisitive than anything else, or seeing where I hail from. Toggle up some. Not too much. Might spend the money to upgrade my weapon systems on this, so that if I do get interdicted or somebody tries to raid me, and if I fail to escape the interdiction, I have enough armament to destroy somebody. So call my pepper. This market might be a pretty decent one, since it is near an Earth-like planet. Wow. Look at that. There's a lot of cities on there. So this might be a pretty decent dock, and I might bookmark this system. Alright. Getting ready to approach. As we always do. Right about.
Echo Alpha Romeo. This is Federal Flight Control. Submit to random security scans on your approach. Access approved. Land on pad 3-6. Automated docking confirmed. traffic warning. Be on the lookout for other vessels in the area.
Landing gear deployed.
Exactly, I agree with you on that, Don. It is a never-ending grind. Right now, all I'm doing is being an errand boy in an semi-expensive ship, but ended up finally upgrading to a pretty decent ship. I ended up, this is the Cobra Mach 3 that I'm piloting right now. Cobra Mark 3, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, and some of what I do too when I'm going through systems, I'll like what I'm doing right now is I'll chart and look how much I just made off of this. Look at the sell page price for what I have right now. 258,894 credits. And it pays to have a lot of scanners on your ship. A decent scanner on your ship. Doing this already netted me my scout level on exploration already. Yeah. I mean, I just discovered this game. And I haven't... See, I'm an old head from EVE. And I had just had to get used to the controls. The controls on this game are a little bit different, but it's about the same premise. I used to have a delivery, what I call a delivery armada. I had 37 ore ships, and I had 37 ore ships. I had 10 destroyers, five corvettes, and all I would do on EVE is mine, and that's how I made my money. I actually made enough credits on EVE, and this is before they cut it out, where you could pay your monthly subscription just by doing ore loads. Yeah, I had a large fleet, but EVE started. You know how EVE started changing about 2005, 2006, and it kind of, those of us that were paying our monthly subscription by doing all the mining, yeah, it really screwed us. So far I like this game. It's got a lot of, I'm surprised I haven't discovered this game before, to be honest with you. I do play No Man's Sky, but No Man's Sky can't compare to this game. Let's see what kind of shipyard they have here. Yeah, I'm just looking for. Yeah, after a while, I mean, Eve was good in its beginnings, but after a while, uh, it but the thing of it is, I was still loyal, and when I got my PS3, yes, I'm an ex Dust player too. Wish they bring it. I know they brought it back for PC, but I wish they bring it out for the PS4 when I would play Dust. And I do played Eve Valkyrie though. But the only problem is that's just a bunch of consolers just playing by themselves. It does, even though it's Eve, it doesn't tie you into the Eve universe. You don't have any interaction in the Eve universe. I gotta do. Yeah, that's probably about the same amount of time I've been playing this, and so far it's been a great game. It has a lot more to offer than uh, No Man's Sky, even though No Man's Sky is about to go VR. And that's what's a part of No Man's Sky Beyond. The new update they're going to have this summer is going to be the oh, that was nasty. Just took a little bit of. See, I've had sinus trouble to the point where I almost got a sinus infection, but I'm getting over it slowly. That's the reason why I'm kind of hoarse right now. And smoking don't help either. Yep. Yeah, what got me playing this? I was watching a guy, another YouTube, a Twitcher from that's on the PS4 called Gilly Stew. And Gilly was going around, and I was talking to him, and I ended up getting it. And he was the whole reason why I ended up getting this game, because I liked the way it looked. I liked the way how it played, but the thing of it is, like I told a friend of mine, he ended up getting this. I told him this is not an easy game, especially when you're dealing with the shit fundamentals, because the controls, it does take a little bit of getting used to. And he was surprised that when I told him I finally got my auto dock. Sorry about that. Yeah. That's one thing about this. Yeah, I like docking manually too, but when when you get into really busy places like this, like Culpeper Market, you'll see when I leave how bad I am leaving out of here. And for me, docking's not a thing. I just like having it just because it just makes it a little bit easier, and you don't have to white knuckle everything in a busy environment. In the past 7 starports I've been to, they've been extremely busy. One of the worst, and me and you've been on this about the same amount of time, but the thing of it is, always make sure that when I get a new ship, when I outfit it with the right stuff. You don't want to underpower your ship, or you don't want to underpower your dispersion. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine did that same guy I was telling you about. Me and him tandem. I made him a part of my crew, and the thing of it is, I made it like I made it exploration, and he didn't get no money out of the stuff when we docked at the starport. He didn't get any of the money that he was supposed to get from the exploration part of it, from what we did as a team. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that, because I owe him like 200,000 credits. Yeah, exactly. I don't do bounties hardly. Yeah, no. Yeah, he was in my ship. He should have gotten a reward out of it. That's what I'm saying. Now on to the next market. Yeah, there's supposed to be a way you're supposed to pay them. And I seen it on the crew map, but when I went to go select it when he was in here, when he was on, it never gave me the prompt to pay him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on Reddit and find out how to do that.
Path attached complete. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, and he got cut out of it, didn't he? That's the one thing that's one thing I hate. I'm like, I was trying to make him a little bit of money. He only had like 700 credits, and he's just starting out, and it would have given him some. Yeah, because he's out like 200, like I said, 200,000 credits to somebody that just started the game is a lot.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I still got somebody in the way before I go Super Cruise. Might have to go on Reddit and read something about
Clear
that.
at station perimeter. Watch your 6, Commander.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
See, I don't, be honest with you, Don, I don't stream that much. It's every once in a while that I stream. It depends on what I'm doing. I usually do like Battlefield, Anthem. As broke as Anthem is, I still love Anthem. The new patch fixed it up because I went out and earlier I went out on Anthem. I went into the free play and I ended up let's see, I ended up killing 2 Ursics and a couple of Titans. And those 2 Titans, they made them hard. I was just playing on Grandmaster 1, and they made those Titans a lot harder. Can't kill them like you did on before this patch, this recent patch. They were like easy. I could actually hit them with my Storm, and I was using Winter. What is it, that Winter's where it freezes them, and I was hitting them with the Lightning Blast, and I have them both at Legendary. And on Grandmaster 1, it was barely doing any damage. Even the only time I could do damage was using my my ultimate. And even then, it only took the entire ultimate just took him down. Using all of it took him down to about halfway. Which I'm not complaining about the challenge. I actually like having the challenge. I'm thinking about going up to, I got my gear all set up, thinking about going to Grandmaster 2 and see how it holds up. All right, go right ahead. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna have to stop real quick right where I'm at. Hopefully I don't get invaded. And send it to you because I have my privacy settings set up, and I'll send you a friend request if that's cool. Alright. That's why. Alright. Got it now. Don't worry about that. My brain farts too. Yeah, let me try to see if I can get it this time. All right. Sent you. What's going on, Don?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Lagging.
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing this. I haven't been playing this game long. I got the gist of it, and it's been fun. I mean, a lot funner than No Man's Sky. Hate to say it on live broadcast, but it's true. Because I mean, they take time to do the art on this game. They took the time, and it shows too when you go planet side.
Oh, definitely. I thought that was the coolest part, going around driving on the planets.
Oh yeah.
I seen one of the Thagoid ships today too, in somebody's stream out in Beagle Point.
Yeah.
That thing looks like a fucking flower. Like,
Yeah,
imagine a flower fully
the
blossomed.
Thygoids
That's exactly what it looks like.
actually had one
Yeah.
pop me when I first started. Actually, had one pop me out of Frameshift drive while I'm jumping between planet to planet,
Yeah.
and I was a noob. I was like, "What's going on?" And next thing you know, popped out of orbit. Next thing you know, this thing looked like a flower in front of my ship. Did 2 scans and it disappeared.
Damn, that's crazy. I haven't seen one yet besides that dude's stream, but I know my ship ain't prepared for that. I was getting wrecked by some other pirates today. I got wrecked by them 3 times in a row. Finally, I just said, screw it. I gave up on trying to go directly to them, and I just started flying around in the galaxy where they were, and they ended up pulling me out of hyperdrive like 4 times. I killed all of them.
Yeah.
Luckily, when they did it though, like, there was only one time that they attacked me too, and I ran from them. And as soon as I ran, I caught up with one of them solo. I killed him, and then went back and got the other guy.
Yeah, this was a scout. No, I guess it was wondering if I had any of that meta
stuff.
material. Because
Yeah, I guess. Allegedly, they're working on. The community's supposed to be working on guns and weapons to fight them too. Since as of last they knew that the Thagoids were almighty powerful, there was nothing we had to beat them yet.
yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, that's the reason why they don't want us to get any of the Guardian, any of those pods, because one of the one of the engineers I've been to, and she uses them for exploration. Once you find that those metapods,
Yeah.
yeah, she'll make you engines and sensors out of the stuff.
Now, have you been doing all that in open play, or did
Open
you do any
play.
of it in private?
Open
Damn,
play.
Okay, that was the difference, because I've been in solo and private the whole time. Like, I've been mostly private since I realized that you could actually invite people to private and you didn't have to have them online to continue to keep getting back in.
Yeah.
Once you've been invited once, like, you can continuously join the server as many times as you want, anytime you want. Doesn't matter who's in there.
Yeah. Because the Thagoids, you run into them a lot more in the open world than in the open play than you do anything else.
And what
Only
about
if
the
you-
players? I heard one guy's story that he ran into players a few times in the beginning, but it hasn't been nothing too major, just in certain populated areas.
Yeah.
What about you, though? What's your experience like?
Oh, it's not bad. Oh, like I say, all I do is deliveries and explore.
And nobody
all I
fucks
do.
with you?
Nobody messes with me.
Damn, interesting. Have you seen anybody going at it, like, while you were flying around, though? Like, anybody fighting each
Oh,
other?
I was doing
Like
the
player versus
FS.
player type shit?
I was doing the FSS scans, and I found I heard a dog fight going on.
No shit.
Yeah,
Damn. Could you tell if it was AI or players? Or
players.
does it not tell you? It was play. Wow.
It was
that's so
players. That's
I
with
wonder
the
who
with
won
the
that dog
FSS.
fight,
When you
though.
get when you slow that FSS to you in frame shit in Super Cruise, once you slow down and use that FSS, if there's anybody there, and it gave me a couple of names. I wish I'd have kept it because they were going at it too.
Oh shit. So it tells you where they are, like, it basically tells you the person's name if there's somebody just chilling, or does it just show you, like, their wake?
It just shows their wake, and you hear the blasters and everything going off too.
Oh, that's fucking sick. So they put some more detail in the open play than they did their closed play, I guess you should say.
Yeah. And that's
So
one thing I
haven't
like
been-
about
I've been
this
in there
game. I
once.
mean, I've never been fucked with.
I
And
joined in there once by accident, and as soon as I realized that was an open play, I immediately left. Within like a matter of seconds. I think it was within under a minute. I was in and out. I was like, oh fuck, nope, done. Out. Not ready for this. Don't even know what I'm doing. Not yet.
yeah, that's the reason why I need to amp up this this cover that I have. It's got
Yeah.
it's got 2 medium hard points and 2 small hard points. I'm gonna have to gear up some more, so just in case every time I've been interdicted, I've escaped. I think they were trying to figure out if I can escape an interdiction or not, and every time I've
You
escaped.
can. Yeah, I was gonna say you can, but they're fucking. Sometimes they're a pain in the ass. It depends on the person interdicting you. Some people are better at it than others. I've noticed,
Yeah.
like with AIs, some tend to be a little.
I don't know
harder
if
to
this was
escape.
an AI or human, but the thing of it is, I got out of it really quick. But when you get interdicted by those thugoids, you can't escape.
Can't run.
You can't run. You can't escape, especially
So,
when you're
I know the
in
EMP.
frame. Yeah, especially in
EMP
frame
vault
shift.
too, or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is the reason why I'm making more money too. I can, when I'm out here running errands in space, I run into other players, but they just leave me alone because if you look at my, if they look at my,
Okay.
my info, it's got mostly harmless.
Mhm.
The thing of it is, I'm not going to attack anybody, not unless they attack me first,
True.
because.
Yeah, I think mine would be fucked because I think I'm over harmless.
But the thing of it is, with
bounties.
this, anybody, if anybody does anything to you, it'll report the crime, and i.e., and if I'm not attacking anybody, and they attack me first, the imperial authorities will go after them.
Alright. Yeah, but those are escapable, aren't they? You just leave
No.
the system and you're good?
No, it follows you. If you're in
So it just jumps
imperial
system to system to
space,
system.
yeah, it'll
Yep.
follow you from system to system, and if somebody with a bounty
Okay.
warrant, with
Well-
a bounty scanner, they can take you out and get the bounty.
Interesting. Now the Federation there, would that be just AI, right? That's not player?
It's
chasing you?
AI.
It is.
Yeah,
AI,
it'll
okay.
be system authorities, or they'll issue it out to bounty hunters. And yeah,
And bounty hunters, those are players? Or
you can be. They
or
can
AI?
be players. They can be players or
Okay.
AI.
Okay, interesting. So the bounty hunting is probably like a mission type thing, like you'll pick up at the starport then, eh?
Yeah,
Basically show up just like a regular fucking go hunt this pirate down.
yeah. You did like one right here.
Okay.
If you're looking at the screen right now, assassinate pirate lord, and you
Oh,
take him out. That's 1,000,000 credits.
Ooh, my
That's
gosh,
1,200,000 credits.
Damn.
And look, and the money, the credits are a lot more in this than. I mean, the missions in No Man's Sky get too repetitive and redundant. On this one, at least, you could do it. You could jump to another station and get missions from those, and they're not as redundant.
True. Yeah, I like that. Then also, if you click on the names, the people individually have their individual missions as well.
Exactly, so you can build up your reputation with them. Ooh,
Yeah, with
prison colony.
specifics. I didn't realize that until like a couple days ago. That you could click on them individually and get more missions on that. Because every time I'd leave the Starport services and go back in, my missions would be different. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? I get all upset, kind of like, no, I wanted to do that mission. I just left to check on something, to switch something, and I come back and now it's gone. No.
Oh yeah, see this system
thinking
right
it was
here,
like
the
a
one
reset, and it was
the
just
one
me
I'm in
switching
right
characters.
now. The one I'm in right now, that's the system I'm in. HIP 38-129. Let me go to Galnet real quick and show you something. When you look at the Thalgold presence on Galnet, it'll tell you exactly where it is. The activity report will tell you exactly where they are.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Okay.
And if see, I know, a YouTuber I was watching a YouTuber on live stream. He hit 1277.9. I seen a YouTuber go there. Ooh, it was a mistake. He basically had a fleet of Thargoids on him as soon as he jumped into the system.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a specific system for that too. Like it's their area or something. Allegedly, they can't leave it. Or at least the last thing I read about it, which was like a day or two ago, they were talking about how the Thargoids were stuck to a specific system. They've attacked 3 stations. You can enter them still. You can do rescue missions from them, specifically of just bringing the passengers out to the ship.
Hey, you heard about Alulin, right? I was on Alulin Station
sure.
when it was attacked.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it was. I don't know who attacked it, but I was on a rescue barge.
Oh no. Thargoids and the militia that's anti-Thargoid or some crap is supposed to be helping the Thargoids in some way to attack. Not attack. It's not anti-Thargoids. It's people who are anti-Thargoid. They're attacking them, which I guess those 3 stations were part of the anti-Thargoid movement, allegedly.
Yeah.
If I read it correctly, anyways. But yeah, you were on that though? Oh shit.
Yes, I was on Alulin when it was attacked, and I ended up on a rescue barge. Because I had, that's where I stopped at because I was getting ready to get some.
Now, were you on your own ship, or did you have to jump on somebody else's?
I was on my own ship when they attacked. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And Alulin was on fire. I mean, when I left the
this
ship.
is just recent, and this stuff just happened.
Yeah, that happened like 2 days ago.
Okay, so, alright, sweet. So the post was recent. I didn't know if the post was like old as hell because I googled it, and when I found it, and I was like, oh no, I'm probably reading something that's like months old by now. Well, I know years old or something like.
That's how active this is. That's how active this game is.
I heard that, and I've seen that so far. It's a lot of community stuff going on.
Yeah.
Especially with the Beagle Point expedition taking 6 months and stuff. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, I just started and I've already got up to 11 mil credits. I want to build a squadron for my clan and try to build something over here for us because we don't even have anything over here and I don't have anyone yet.
Yeah.
Besides like one other guy. It's like, Jesus. Can't build much with just me and him.
Yeah, because I'm looking for a squadron myself.
Oh, perfect. You're definitely over 18, so you're admissible for that. And then you obviously got a mic, so that makes you more admissible. And then play a game that the clan plays, so that just makes you further admissible.
Yeah, and like I said, the ship that I have right now, I'm trying to get me a better ship, even though the Cobra MK3 is like, I'm trying to get the Asp Explorer.
What the hell is it? You said it earlier, the Cadillac or whatever.
Yeah.
The Anaconda is supposed to be fucking so amazing. One of the guys, I think the guy actually recruited to the clan, one of the other guys for this game, that's gonna help me build the squadron, or wants to anyways, is I think he has the Anaconda. If I'm not mistaken. He's the reason why I know about it.
What I'm trying to do is try to get me something like a freighter or something.
True, that's what I want to do. I want to, from what I understand too, is you want to save your old ships as well. Don't just get rid of them. Like, sell off your pads, but keep the ship itself in case anything happens to the one you're using. You can always fall back on that one until you have enough money to refix.
Yeah, that's what this one's going to be. This is my fallback. The other ones that I had, they didn't. And my old ones, I traded. I took and sold them in. I'm doing like,
I did.
And until I get to something like this one here, like the Cobra, even with just its basic parts, is a very good ship.
Definitely, that's what I have right now. Is like I said, the Cobra. I've already went to the engineers, 2 of them, and upgraded it somewhat, but not enough to do much.
Yeah, not much.
You don't stand much for damage when you get into a dogfight with more than 2.
Yeah, I would like to be in a group to where we do illegal shit too. But the thing at the same time, we could do illegal stuff. You know, like have like a
That's what I want to do. So I
like a
wanna-
cruise liner, and hidden in the cruise liner is stuff to where we can actually do
A little bit
market
of everything.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what like my dude act like. He was saying the same thing. Like he was like, I was already in a squadron before, and I was like, it was cool at first. Like we did all kinds of stuff, and then like it just ran dry, and we didn't really do anything. It's like, I don't want to be in a squadron like that. I was like, I want to be in an active one where we're gonna actually do stuff, cool stuff, like go on
Exactly.
exploration one day. Like maybe the next way we're doing illegal stuff, and I'm like, okay. So you're basically asking for my clan leader to come on and play and host events every night then, because with like PlanetSide 2, for example, like every Friday night we did a Friday night game night or whatever.
Yeah.
And it'd be about 3 chat parties worth of us online. We'd have 2 of us on foot moving around the map, and then we'd have a third party with like 3 or 4 guys in it that was just straight aircraft. They would do our airdrops, our air support, anything to do within the air.
Yeah.
Them guys were constant, 24/7.
So I take it
And,
you're a Duster, you're an ex-Duster player too.
No, never played Duster. I kind of
Dust
when I found this
514?
clan, I found it with PlanetSide 2, and everything
Oh,
else has
yeah.
kind of been just multiplayer, COD and shit like that. I never really got into these games until like recently. a couple
Yeah,
years ago, so
I
I
mainly
just
played
back and
like I said, this Anthem and this Anthem and Battlefield 4. I've tried 5. I couldn't stand it. I really couldn't. It reminded me of COD too much, and I'm not.
Yeah, they kind of did a little bit with it. It's crazy the way that games are going these days. Like, no,
Yeah.
we do have members too that play everything. So we have what is it, 363 on PlayStation alone, not counting PC, Xbox, Wii, and every other console
Yeah.
platform. And then we do have members that like the games you were asking about, Duster, and
Dust 514. I played Eve, and this is kind of similar to Eve.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they were talking about Star City. I was watching this. Who is it?
Oh shit, my cousin.
He's one of the YouTubers that actually does some of the stuff for Elite Dangerous. I think his name is Opal Ant or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mind my cousin. My cousin, if he plays anything, he might rage a little bit, but his mic's set to not shareable, so nothing will
Yeah.
go to it.
That's cool. Because I might end up cutting the stream off pretty soon. Oh, this guy has me on Anthem. I'm on Elite Dangerous, really. Yeah.
I'm actually sitting in a stat board too. I'm over in Sato Reach, one of the planets.
Yeah.